MEPs were discussing the future of Europe after the Prime Minister of Portugal gave a speech urging for more European integration. Trebesius of the European Conservatives and Reformists group responded to the calls for further integration by suggesting Brexit can be the catalyst for the breakup of the so-called EU superstate pushed by the likes of Jean-Claude Juncker and Mr. Verhofstadt. The German said Brexit will bring a much-needed competitiveness to the bloc in order to boost its trading prospects. I have learned today we agree that the EU and the Eurosystem are not working very well at the moment, said Trebesius. MEPs European Union scrap Guy Verhofstadt is shouted down by Ulrich Trebesius. Brexit is not just a threat, it's an opportunity. Ulrich Trebesius. While the big coalition of pro-European here are calling for centralization, joint coffers and, at the end of the day, an EU superstate, I think that's the wrong way forward. Centralization damages autonomy and creativity. Europe needs creativity and autonomy, not only in the market for goods, where the players are weighed down by more and more legislation and the increased state-industrial planning from Brussels. Europe needs competition in the political sphere. That is why Brexit is not just a threat, it's an opportunity, because the Brits are going to have to be creative in order to solve the problems. Ms. Trebesius continued on her tirade, insisting it is perfectly reasonable for EU citizens they can prosper without the political union or its single currency. As her address came to a close, the German is seen furiously pointing toward arch-federalist Mr. Verhofstadt while exchanging words amongst one another. The argument seemingly continues as the Belgian MEP stands to make his own speech to the European Parliament, with the debate's chairman having to intervene. Mr. Verhofstadt told Portuguese Prime Minister Antonio Costa this is a parliament and a democracy, looking frustrated by the German's comments. In his own speech, the Belgian said the EU is still not a union like our founding fathers wanted. 3 areas of reform needed for the bloc are a European defence community, an EU-wide budget and smaller European Commission, according to Mr. Verhofstadt.